Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode. My name is Bright Betano, your Kente teacher. In this episode, we are going to be learning about how to fix the warp yarns into the designing heddle. Yes, how to fix the warp yarns into the designing heddle. Before we start, we need to tie the warp to the slider. So to do that, this is the way it is done. Then this way. So we are going to tie the warp onto the slider. So you tie it in a way that they won't entangle each other. So if you realize that it is well tightened, then you can just keep it here. That is it. Then, right after tying the warp to the slider, remember this? This is the rope we put inside the warp during the preparation of the warp. And I told you that it has some functions. Today we are going to see what it does. So this warp, or this rope that is fixed into the warp, helps the warp yarns from entangling into each other. So before we start, we need to move it forward a little. So we move it forward, and the reason for moving it forward is that the heddle is going to be somewhere here. The heddle is going to be somewhere here. So we move it forward. As you can see, it's moving. And to move it forward, it's not a difficult thing. You just open the warp little by little. Little by little. So you can, as you can see, it is the rope that is placed in the warp that is helping us to move it forward to a reasonable distance. So with this, I think we've moved it forward to that desired distance that we want. So that is it. Then the next thing to do is to now bring the designing heddle. And you need to tie a rope to the upper part of the pair of heddles. Then also you tie a rope to the lower part of the pair of designing heddles. This way. That's it. Then the second part also, you need to tie a rope to the second pair or the second heddle. That is it. So the reason for tying these two, the upper part and then the lower part, is to facilitate the opening of the heddles during the weaving. So this is the function or the reason for tying the rope to the designing heddle. Then right after tying the rope to the designing heddle, then we are going to cut the warp here. We are going to cut the warp here before we begin fixing it into the heddle. So let me cut the warp. So the warp has been cut, and we put this aside for now. Then we can keep the cut warp here. Then the heddle supposed to be stretched before we can fix the warp yarns into it. So we tie the heddle to the roller and support it with the legs to make the heddle stretch, to make it stretch. And if you want it to be loose, then you can just adjust your leg. So let's tie the heddle, connect the heddle to the roller, and then support it with the legs. So that is it. We are set and good to go with the fishing. We are set and good to go with the fishing. Right. So we are set to begin fishing the warp yarns into the heddle. Now, the designing heddle is a pair of heddle. As you can see, there are two. We have the front one and then the back one. So to fish the warp yarns into the designing heddle, if you start with the back, then the second one needs to come to the front. So it should be back, front in that order. If you fail to do it that way and you happen to have two fronts or two backs, it's going to reflect in the design that there was a mistake during the fishing. Since this is the designing heddle, it will reflect or it will show in the design that there was a mistake during the fishing. Right, so now let's begin and pick the first yarns and fish. And you should note that the warp yarns or the designing heddle takes 6 individual warp yarns. 6, 6, 6, 6. Some people also fish 7, and some also fishes 8, or fishes it 8, 8, 8, or 7, 7, 7, or 6, 6, 6. But within 6 and then 7 or 8, it still gives it the authentic quality that the Kente cloth should have. So this one, we are going to fish it with 6, 6, 6. But if we have this warp, this one, remember during the laying or the preparation of the warp, this warp attained 132. When we counted in twos, it was 132. But this is 96. Both of them will give us the quality Kente that we want. All right. So we are going to begin fishing, but our focus is going to be on this. So we can put this aside. Now, let's come here. So we'll take the first yarns, warp yarns from the down of this rope. Remember, on the or during the preparation of the warp, it was 6 yarns or 6 cones of yarns that were used. So if you count this, it will give you that 6. And this rope, I told you, prevents the individual yarns from entangling into each other. So when you pick 6, then you fish. So remember, we are starting fishing from the back heddle. From the back heddle. So you can decide to pair the heddles or you use single ones. But in this case, we are going to pair the heddles because we have 94 total yarns when we counted in twos. Good. So we are beginning from the back. You can also decide to begin from the front, but in this case we are beginning from the back. So let's see how it is done. So you put your hand through, then you see the down this way, and then you receive it. The first is face. Then to pick the second one, since this one came from the down, the top 6 is going to come from the next 6 is going to come from the top. So you see that they are not entangling into each other because of this rope that we face in here. So the next one, because this one from the back, the second one will be faced at the front, pairing the heddles this way. Then we pick the next one, 6. That is it. We come again. This was from the front, so the next one will be taken from the back heddle. We are going to pick the next 6. It's not difficult to pick. Yours is you see it's 6 already, because we use 6 cones of yarns in laying or preparing the warp, and this rope that we fix into the warp is helping us get the individual 6 to fit into the designing heddle. So this from the back, so the next one will be from front. We go again. Just bring your hand here, and then you will get your 6. This one was the front, so the next one will be picked from the back. You come again, your hand will come here, then you get the 6 very easily. We add 1. As you can see, it has given us where to locate the additional 1. This was from the back, so the next one has to come from the front part this way. It is not difficult to do. Just bring your hand here and you get your 6. This rope that we fix into the warp is demarcating the individual 6 for us to pick and then just fix this. And remember, it is front back. So this one was from the front, so the next one will be from the back. You bring your hand here, then you get the next 6. So we go again, pick the 6. Then we come here and check. It was the just fixed one was from the front. So we are going to pick the next one from the back like this. So when you pick it, One finger will be this, will go through it like this. Then this one will pick it and then pass it through the down like this. Pick it, and that is it. It's done. And the next one, we go again. The next 6, the rope, you can see the yellow rope or the golden rope in the warp, helping us to locate the 6 one after the other. So this is it. Yes. Then you come and check. This was at the back, so the next one will be from the front. You pair them this way. This, the first one will pick it through the top, then the second one will now pick it this way. Then there you go. The next 6 picked easily. A lot of people, when they come around to observe me doing it, they see it to be very difficult, or when they see the setup, they think it's a very difficult thing to do, but it is not as they see. That is why we are showing it for you to see. So this one was from the front, so the next definitely will come from the back. So one finger will go to the down, then the hand will open the top will pick it, and then pass it through the down. It is faced. We go again, we continue that way until all the warp yarns are faced into the header. So the next one again. There we go. This one was from the back, so the next one will be from the front, definitely. This way. Pick the warp yarns. This way, it is faced. You go again, pick the next 6 with the help of the green or the gold rope in it. From the back, finger through it, finger to the top, pick it, pass it to the top, then pass it to the down. There you go. The next 6 easily picked. Come. This was from the back, so the next one has to come to the front. You pick it, finger to the top, one finger to the top, then pick it, then pick it, and then there we go. So let's pick the next 6. It's picked. Then the just face one was from the front, so we are going to pick the next one from the back this way. So one finger to the top, one finger to the down, one to the top. Then we pick the 6, then pick it from the down. So you realize that the process is ongoing, but you can see that it has started showing the openings. I hope you can see that it has started showing the openings. Yes. So as we are done with it, you will see how everything works. Let's go pick the next 6. We come here. This is the back, so let's come to front. One finger at the down, always remember. Another one to the top. Pick the 6 through the top and then through the down like this. The next 6. Let's confirm if it's really 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It means we are on point. The golden rope in the warp is really important. So we've located it from the back, one finger to the down, the next to the top. The top one will pick the yarns and through to the down. It is face. Another 6. First one was from the back, so this time take it from the front. This way, pick the 6 through it, the top, then through the down. The next 6. One in addition, so you realize that that separated that one for us. We add it. We now go to the back. One finger to the down, one to the top. The top one will pick. Then through it. How is it? Another 6. Demarcated for us nicely. This was from the back, so the next one will be from the front. Collect it from the back. Next 6. That's it. This one is from the front, so the other one will be from the back. We picked from the back, as you know, the front and then the back. Good. Next 6. The front. This way. Another one. So you can see that there is one here. It means probably the one we faced was 5. Let's confirm. Indeed, it is 5. 1. Let's confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Indeed. So we need to add that to it. So we go again, pick the one here. So you realize that the rope we face in here, this one, is really guiding us. I told you it prevents the warps from entangling each other. So it has made us known, it made it known to us that there is one that has not been faced. That is how important that the golden warp you are seeing there is. Next one. So we are going back. Pick it through, then through the down. There you go. The next one. Front. Top one, pick it. There you go. The next 6. Confirm. It's 1 left, making 6. We are going to take it from the back. Finger down, finger up, up, pick it, down, collect, fist, up, the next 6. Let's confirm. It's 4, 2 more. That's it. From the back to now front. So as you can see, we are almost getting done with it. You realize that the one left is not that much, but we have more of the heddles left. This is because I told you that during the preparation of the WAP that it ranges, when we count in twos, it ranges from 90 to 140. So the heddles were made to meet that standard. So since this is 90 and also it was just paired 222, some will be left. If we were to be paired 33 or 444 per each 6, then it will fill it, but some will be left and it won't affect the design. Since this is the design header, it won't affect the design. So like I was telling you, when it is left, when some is left, it won't affect the design, provided it is you pick it front and back, front and back, front and back. So now that it's left with this small one, we are going to leave this a reasonable number of heddles in the middle. You can just continue this way to the end, but when you do it that way, the heddles will be left at the edge and they will be hooking each other, or they will be entangling each other, which will not make you weave faster. So it is advisable to rather leave it in the middle and pick from what, or and face the rest through the edge. So let's see how it is done. But before then, we need to calculate the ones left, the number of 6 left. So this is 1, this is another, and we can say that we have 6 or 4, 6 at hand. So it means that we are going to pick 2 pairs from the back and 2 pairs from the front, because you know it should be front and back, the front and then the back heddle. So we are going to pick that and then face it, then we are done. So this is the first pair at the front, second pair at the back. Then this is the first pair at the front, second pair at the front. Now let's go to the back and pick. This is the first pair at the back, and then the second pair at the back as well. Okay, so since ending here was at the front, the next one will begin from where? The back. So it means that the heddles left in the middle is not going to create any problem, provided you follow the back and front movement. So this was at the front, or we use the front heddle here. So this time we are going to use the back heddle. This is the back. The next one must come from the front. This way, pick it through the down. That's it. I left it 2. This was from the front, so the next one have to come from behind. Pick through it, and then the last one, then it's done finally now. So you see that yes, the warp has been completely faced, all has been faced through. So that is it. This is how the warp is faced through, or is faced into the designing heddle. So we are going to do the next heddle, which is the plain heddle. So to keep it from removing, you need to tie it nicely this way. So in our next episode, we'll be fixing this from this individual designer heddles into the plain heddle. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned to the channel. There is more to come. Bye bye.